Good morning, everybody. Oh man, it is a good day. It is a good day. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Hit that little bell. It is a Monday, and you know what that means. This day is the day where you're rested. It's the day where you've taken time off. You've either taken Friday, Saturday off, and you worked out yesterday, or you took Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, which is what I did. So last week, I was barely able to run. I believe for like maybe 40 minutes or so, 42, 43. Well, today I'm real happy. Today I ran for an hour and 3 minutes. And the only time I walked was to start the run. So I am insanely happy with the progress that we've had. And yes, and yeah, it was just pitter patter. I was just running pitter patter. I was running little 15 minute, 36 second miles. And like I've said before, what would the skinny trainers tell me? Well, you're running too slow. You're slogging. You cannot supposed to, motherfucker. It's not about that. It's about keeping your posture. It's about going slow. And that way, when you go slow, you know that after you rest, you're not going to fuck it up again. See? Because once you've been going slow and once you've truly built up a tolerance, I guess you could say, or your conditioning, once you've built that up, I mean, sky's the limit. You see, because in the original days when you first start and you haven't done shit, yeah, there's a lot more down days. You remember how we had those down days? Well, the thing is, after you've been doing it for 4 or 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, yeah, you're still going to be going slow. You're still going to be pushing. You're still going to have bad posture because your body is still. You've never ran before. You're an overweight person. Okay, you're an overweight person. You're trying to run. You're trying to lose weight. Okay, but you can't get upset. And so on a day like today, you take 3 days off. And how tired were you last week? So you take 3 days off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You come back on Monday and you seriously kick ass. So I finished just a tiny bit over 4 miles in an hour and 4. But you see, when you're making incremental steps, it doesn't matter about the total. It doesn't matter about if you're walking and running for an hour 20, if you're walking total for an hour. No. Excuse me. It matters about what you're doing more than yesterday. So if yesterday you were able to pitter-patter run, for 40 minutes, well then, sorry about that. If you were able to pitter-patter run for about 40 minutes, then today, not yesterday, last week when you were real tired at the end, well, you take the time off, your body recovers, you eat well, you eat your carbs. Who gives a shit? Eat pizza. Pizza works because it's all carbs. And really, the dieting of a runner compared to a lifter, bro, the dieting of a runner is completely different. Because you don't need to eat 300 grams of protein. You really don't. You actually want to know what you need. You need double the amount of carbs. Because you're going to come out here and you're going to fucking use them. Excuse my language. You're going to use those carbs. You're really going to use them. You see? So I think it's more important that on days like today, where you see yourself and you say, hey man, like I woke up completely rested. I came out here, but what you didn't do is you came out here and you tried to jack yourself up. And you said to yourself, oh, well, I took 3 days rest. I took a whole bunch of rest. So you know what I'm going to do today? Today I'm going to go out there and sprint. And that's what I was thinking when I started. I could have done, and I was like, look, man, I'm real rested. I'm real fucking ready here to go. I can feel it. My legs feel great. Let's just go out there and like run a stride. And then you have to say to yourself, no, because that's not on the regimen. The regimen is small steps every single day. And when you take small steps all the time, in 1 week, those small steps equal one giant ass step. You see? So yeah, sure, you're not running the way you want, but you're running a hell of a lot damn better than you were 2 weeks ago, or than you even were 4 days ago. You see? And that's the incremental part, because when you take 10 days worth of incremental steps and you put them together, that's 10 days. That's a lot of incremental steps. That's like that much. But when you take 1 day or 3 days, of medium-sized or big steps, which really the chances of even doing that and completing it are really low because you barely started running. See, when you do that, then it goes from you have 10 incremental steps, which is like that much, to just 1 or 2 medium to big steps. I mean, 1 big step is only like that. 10 incremental steps is like that. See? So I think that it's important for you to understand that you're going to come out here, and a lot of times it's like you're going to feel like, dude, am I even doing anything? Am I even making any progress? But because what have I said? What have I told you? What have we been saying this whole time? Small. If you can beat yesterday's time by like 15 seconds, but you did the exact same thing you do every day, then you're making progress. Okay? So then you put, let's say this, like I said earlier, let's say you put 10 days, okay, 10 days straight, minus your weekends, which is actually where you recover and get stronger. 10 days straight of, 10 to 15 second progress. I mean, dude, that's over 150 seconds. That's almost 3 minutes taken off your run time. See? But if you go out there and you're like, no, you know what? I'm going to run today. Fuck Andrew. I'm not going to listen to Andrew. I'm going to take big steps today. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to sprint and I'm going to do something. And I'm not going to take my time and, bleh. So then you go out there and you do that, and what happens? You get your fucking ass hurt. You pull a hamstring or you sprain your ankle because you did your stride too long and you're not ready for that because your body isn't acclimated. You see? There's a lot of people's bodies that should not be sprinting. That whole thing, like I've been saying before, about 5 minutes running and 1 minute walking. There's a lot of people's bodies that can't even handle 5 minute running. Running, if you have a person that's overweight and they're running, like they're running, their body's not ready for that. Their body's never done that. But now, if you look at what you and I have been doing, what have we been doing? We've been doing walking. We've been doing pitter patter. But the thing is, we're not going to go back. There is no going back to walking after you pitter patter, because you're already strong enough to walk. You're already strong enough to pitter patter. You see? You see what I'm saying? So it's better, and I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me on this one. I'm going to leave it here. When you can do small steps versus big ones, that not only are the chances better that you're going to get those small steps, but the chances are much better that you're not going to affect your moving forward. Because you have to understand, we're overweight. You and I, we're big people. We're big individuals. If you think that you're going to come out here and start running 40-yard dashes, for 40 minutes, go ahead. Honestly, go ahead and see what happens to you. Go ahead and see what happens to you. I'm serious. Because if you think that that's what's going to happen, then just go do it. Just go to a football field and start running 40-yard dashes. See what happens to you. You're gonna be like, damn, Andrew, you were right. So every day, man, we're making progress. Every day we're getting better. And gosh dang it, I think I need to cut this hair off. But and in the future, that's another one in the future I want to work on. I still need to work on. I have a lot of things I need to work on, and we're going to work on them together, is keeping your back completely straight, keeping your head straight, keeping that chin up, and looking at the horizon while you breathe. Because I have a bad tendency where I'll look down. I have that tendency, and it's really kicking my ass. But we're growing together. Okay, you and I are growing together, and we are going to do this. We're going to get the 10-minute mile. That I can promise you. So yeah, like I said, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for being with me here on this Monday morning. And small incremental progress is the way to go. Okay, that's the way to go, and that's how we're doing it. All right, man, I love you all. Thank you for being here with me this morning. Thank you for liking and subscribing. We will catch you next time.